My name is Michael Santos, and we're going to continue with our course on the digital economy that we wrote specifically for people in jails and prisons. It is part of our advocacy efforts to try and not rely so much on what the government does or does not do, but on what resources can we provide to help people in prison understand the onus is on you. You have an obligation to prepare for success upon release. My name is Michael Santos. I served 26 years in federal prison, and I can attest to say the decisions that a person makes inside of prison have a direct relationship on whether that individual emerges successfully, with his dignity intact and with opportunities to prosper. Now, I couldn't have done any of this work without generous support from our sponsors at Righting Wrongs Law Firm or at whitecollaradvice.com, who provide the resources we need to keep this machine, this advocacy machine, going. I also am very grateful to my collaborator, Ryan Salem, who has been so generous in volunteering his time with prison professors to help us develop this lesson and to help my own personal knowledge of the digital economy grow. In fact, it's influenced me to begin investing, because one of the things that I say through every one of our courses at Prison Professors is I would never ask anyone to do anything I didn't do, and I will never lie to you. So I'm showing you real time how I am using my knowledge of the digital economy to build new businesses, to create new income streams, to prosper, because it's what I want you to do. Don't come out of prison dependent on what the job market says. Figure out a way how to create your own pathway to success, and you will be on the pathway to restoring confidence and dignity and opportunities to build a better life. Now, I'm going to continue reading. This is going to be lesson number 19 on altcoins. We are discussing the altcoin Polkadot. And at the end of the lesson, I will turn back to my own personal investments and follow up with some critical thinking questions and some ideas for you. So let me get start with reading now lesson number 19. Every week, we find news of new cryptocurrencies or digital products. Polkadot, which trades under the symbol DOT, has been gaining a lot of traction in the blockchain ecosystem. This altcoin aims to solve a critical challenge in the blockchain industry: interoperability. Now, in that way, Polkadot is similar to Cosmos. Both altcoins aim to enable different blockchains to communicate and share information effectively, creating a network of interoperable blockchains. This interoperability is crucial for the future scalability of the blockchain ecosystem, allowing for more complex applications and services that can operate across multiple blockchain platforms. Now, the two coins take a very different approach, and I covered the other coin, Cosmos, in an earlier lesson. Polkadot focuses on a shared security model, where different blockchains, known as parachains, connect to a common relay chain. And this setup allows parachains to benefit from the security provided by the relay chain while still maintaining their unique functionalities and governance models. Polkadot's architecture is designed to facilitate not only the transfer of tokens across blockchains, but also more complex interactions and data exchanges. It emphasizes the idea of building a web where independent blockchains can operate in concert while securing themselves through pooled security resources. Cosmos, on the other hand, utilizes a hub-and-spoke model where independent blockchains, known as zones, connect to a central blockchain, the Cosmos Hub, via the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, known as IBC. Each blockchain in the Cosmos network maintains its sovereignty, meaning it operates with its consensus mechanism and governance model, but can still communicate and transfer assets with other blockchains through the Cosmos Hub. Cosmos focuses on creating an ecosystem of blockchains that can interact seamlessly while allowing each blockchain to retain its independence and flexibility. While both projects share the goal of blockchain interoperability, they differ in their approach to security, governance, and how they envision the network of interconnected blockchains functioning. Both Polkadot and Cosmos offer unique solutions to the challenge of interoperability, contributing to the broader development of the blockchain ecosystem. With Polkadot's unique architecture, opportunities open for a seamless exchange of information and transactions across diverse blockchains, creating a fully interconnected, decentralized web. Dr. Gavin Wood, one of the original developers of Ethereum, launched Polkadot with a vision to enable different blockchains to communicate and work together seamlessly. He recognized the limitations of existing blockchain networks, including their inability to interact with each other. Now, what are some of the key features of Polkadot? 1. Interoperability. Polkadot's central feature is its ability to enable different blockchains, both public and private, to share information and transactions in a secure and trustless way. This opens up new avenues for cross-chain applications and services. Scalability. By processing transactions on multiple parallel chains, parachains, Polkadot significantly increases the transaction capacity and efficiency of its network, addressing one of the most pressing issues facing legacy blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Shared security. Polkadot introduces a novel shared security model where the security of the entire network benefits all connected parachains, reducing the risk of attacks and increasing the overall resilience of the ecosystem. Upgradability. Polkadot's governance model allows the network to adapt and upgrade without the need for contentious hard forks, ensuring that the network can evolve in response to changing needs and technologies. So, I would like to always, to the best of my ability, provide a practical application. So a Polkadot-powered reintegration platform. Let's consider that. At the Prison Professors Charitable Corporation, we're always thinking about how we can create a platform to advance our push for prison reform. As a multi-chain framework or platform, Polkadot could enable various blockchains to interoperate and securely share information. It extends beyond DeFi and smart contracts with its scalable and interoperable framework. It could become a great foundational infrastructure for all the ways that people coming out of prison need to connect with shareholders and service providers. So we're thinking about a venture that we're calling Chain Reintegrate, which would leverage Polkadot's interoperability and shared security features to connect various blockchain-based services and resources that support reintegration efforts. Educational and vocational training. Chain Reintegrate connects with blockchain-based educational platforms offering courses and certifications. Through cross-chain transactions, individuals can securely enroll and complete courses with their achievements recorded on the blockchain. The platform links with blockchain-enabled job marketplaces, allowing individuals to share their newly acquired skills and certifications directly with potential employers, facilitating trust and transparency in the hiring process. Chain Reintegrate integrates with other DeFi platforms to provide access to financial services, such as banking, loans, and grants, enabling individuals to manage their finances, start businesses, or fund their education. The platform connects individuals with blockchain-based community support networks, offering mentoring, advice, and peer support to aid in their reintegration journey. By leveraging Polkadot's capabilities, Chain Reintegrate creates a comprehensive ecosystem that addresses multiple aspects of reintegration, from education and employment to financial stability and community support. It exemplifies how blockchain technology, and specifically Polkadot's innovative framework, can be harnessed to create positive social change and support individuals in their transition back into society. As Prison Professors continues to explore the dynamic world of altcoins, Polkadot stands out as a key player in shaping the future of decentralized technology and its application in creating a more inclusive, secure, and interconnected digital economy. So now I want to turn to the investment portion of our lessons. I wrote this lesson on Friday, February the 23rd at 5:20 in the afternoon. And back then, the price of Bitcoin continued trading in a range. It was trading on that day at $50,806.60. My personal total investment was $192,202.76. At that time, I held 4 Bitcoins, and the total value was $203,226. It represented a gain of $11,023.64. And separately to that, I had purchased one Ethereum coin called an ETH for a total cost of $3,021.22. The value on that day was only $2,926, so I was down $100. But I'd rather show you, rather than show you what the other coins were trading on that day, I can share my window on CoinGlass, and it shows that today, this is real time, because although I filmed the lesson in February, I'm doing the videos now in early March of 2024, and you can see Bitcoin at this moment is trading at $66,930. ETH is trading at $3,844. You know, these various coins, Doge is trading at $15.61. What are some of the other courses we've covered? Litecoin. Let's see if we could find Litecoin is trading at $83.98. So that's had a really nice run since I filmed that particular course. Let's see if I could find Polkadot here. I could probably find Polkadot because that's a pretty popular coin. There it is. It's trading at $10.32. But on the day that I wrote the lesson, Polkadot was trading at $7.59. You can see my own holdings right here, how they are changing every day. I'm always sharing this information because I want you to see how I would never ask you to do anything I'm not doing. So obviously, I increased my holdings in Bitcoin from 4 to 10. That doesn't show up in these early lessons because I wrote these back in February. But it's continuing to grow. It's still a very volatile asset. And that's one of the reasons that I tell you, hey, I'm not a financial advisor. Yesterday, my account was down by $100,000. I mean, that you should never take advice from somebody who was in prison for 26 years. My only purpose in showing you these things is I want you to see your life can be what you make it. You can choose to be some guy who comes out of prison crying and complaining every day about how the job market's not friendly to you and people look down on you, or how the prison system didn't give you any courses or anything you want. But that's not going to move the needle in your life. If you want to be successful, you got to learn to be the CEO of your own life. And that means no excuses. It means figuring out how can you sow seeds today for the success that you want to be in the years and decades ahead. I heard all those same excuses while I was in prison. Oh, the prison doesn't offer any rehabilitation programs. Oh, nobody cares about me. Oh, there's nothing going to happen. I mean, all that nonsense is awesome as long as you're willing to be poor for the rest of your life. If that's what you want to be, or you want to find a way to get back into a beautiful homeless camp, or if you want to figure out, come back to society and say, well, I tried to do the right thing, but no jobs were available, so boom, I'm back in prison. If that's the life, then Prison Professors is not the right course for you. We are about people who truly want to be the best in the world at something, even if it means just being successful in your own life. That's what you've got to do. You've got to say, I understand that there are opposing sides. Right now, in every state capital, there are people figuring out, they're figuring out how many new prison cells do I want to build in the years and decades ahead, because they don't only want to reincarcerate you, they want to put your kids in prison too. That's their mission. That's how they make money. That's that business model, okay? Your business model is to say, they're not going to get me. I am going to be successful. That's what Prison Professors is about. That's why I'm so grateful to Ryan Salem for helping me develop a better understanding of the digital economy so that I could share it with more people in prison. It's why I'm super grateful to the Righting Wrongs law firm for providing the resources we can use to teach people how to teach themselves. It's why I'm grateful to White Collar Advice for providing us with resources to continue developing this advocacy campaign. But I want you to know we cannot succeed in our mission unless you are willing to invest in yourself, which is why we ask you to respond to critical thinking questions to show you are not simply clocking calendar pages turning, you're also working to develop your own skill set. Here are the 3 critical thinking questions for today's lesson. Number 1, how does Polkadot's approach to interoperability and scalability address some of the current limitations of blockchain technology? Number 2, in what ways could platforms like Chain Reintegrate, powered by Polkadot, impact the reintegration process for formerly incarcerated individuals? And number 3, consider the potential challenges and opportunities of implementing a Polkadot-powered reintegration platform. What factors would be crucial for success? To the extent that you're willing, please make sure that you send us an email to interns@prisonprofessorstalent.com with the subject line Digital Economy Course, because we really want you to start memorializing the different ways that you are working to build a life of meaning and relevance and dignity, and preparing yourself for the challenges that exist in the world, preparing yourself for an ability to bring value to the lives of other businesses and organizations, preparing yourself so that you can carve your own way into an income stream regardless of what the system is doing. That's the art of critical thinking. If you don't have access to email, feel free to send it to us through the regular mail at Prison Professors, care of Digital Economy Course, 32565 Golden Lantern, Suite B as in boy -1026 in Dana Point, California, 92629. And we will do our best to build your profile so that I could use you as an example in our advocacy course. I just want to make sure you understand I'm never going to ask you to do anything I didn't do. It's what I'm still doing today. I'm learning about the digital economy. I'm investing in the digital economy. I'm striving to build businesses in the digital economy so that I can work and to advance my real mission, which is to create more programs for people to work toward earning freedom and incentivizing a pursuit of excellence and getting more job opportunities, more credit facilities, more incentives that will allow you to work toward furloughs or home confinement or work release programs. So on behalf of our entire team and our sponsors and my collaborator, Ryan Salem, I just want to say, Michael Santos, the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you. Be cool.